So I'm pretty sure everybody can relate to the case scenario of searching something up on Google, and let's get a little creative here. Let's say you're looking up Nike t-shirts and tank tops because spring is around the corner. So you're on the Nike webpage, you add some t-shirts, you add some other athletic wear to your cart, and you're like, whoa, that total is way too expensive for me. Maybe I'll buy these things another time. So you take them off your cart, you close out of the web browser, and maybe a few hours later you're on Instagram and Twitter, hell, maybe even YouTube, because after all, this is a YouTube video, and you get an advertisement, whether it's before the video or in between your Twitter or Instagram timeline, and it is literally Nike t-shirts and tank tops. Now, I know a lot of you watching this video are going to say, yeah, but Nike is a well-known brand, so I'm not surprised they're advertising, but I've had other brands, some that are really not well known at all, be in my sponsored page, whether it's on my timeline or before a YouTube video, maybe even in a recommended YouTube video about the specific topic that I searched up on Google. And there's a lot of things to unpack, obviously, but at the end of the day, we are giving away our privacy when we have a smartphone. That's just how it is. If we're using a GPS, we're giving away our locational services. If you're looking up things through YouTube or Google, they literally have that data because you accepted a terms of service agreement when you created your Google account or when you created any type of social media account on any platform. So that's just how it is, and we give up our privacy for convenience. And before I even start the rest of this video, I just want to say I am not anti-smartphone at all. I have an iPhone 7. I use my GPS all the time. I use all the social media platforms I just mentioned, so I'm not anti any of that. But ironically enough, Apple has just released a commercial called Privacy on iPhone - Private Side. Now, I have looked at the commercial already, and it's just really weird that a smartphone company is trying to say that they have, some type of privacy or they respect your privacy in a certain regard. I'm pretty sure everybody can agree that, when we have an iPhone or any type of smartphone, we don't have privacy, and that's just how it is. But unfortunately, Apple might be digging another hole for themselves by having this commercial. Now, I give to you privacy on iPhone. Let's jump into it. Okay, so we've only gotten in like 5 seconds in, and we've already seen one iPhone, and then a no trespassing sign, and a beware of dog sign, and then a chihuahua. But nothing actually involving the iPhone. It's just some type of metaphor. And, I really hope the iPhone has some type of integration in this commercial about how you can keep your iPhone private, but let's continue. So we're now 10 seconds later and still no iPhone, but now we have a bunch of other metaphors such as, maybe you're talking to your friend or family member in a restaurant, your waitress picks up your food while you're in the midst of conversation, and then a bunch of other like privacy things such as like closing the blinds in your office and closing the door, locking a door, closing a safe, and still no iPhone. So I don't know what Apple's trying to do here. Obviously, we have privacy in real life, but when it comes to virtual, I don't know if that's the case. So let's keep going.
Let me see that.
I don't know who actually writes notes anymore in class and gets caught doing it. I don't think that's a thing anymore. Apple, you need to get with the times, man. I don't know who does that nowadays. I mean, that might have been a thing before the iPhone, but now if I want to just text my friend across the room, I can text my friend across the room. I'm not throwing a sign at him. Doesn't make any sense to me. A bunch of other locks and keys being, shut, and still no iPhone. Oh, they just had to sneak that little feminist piece in there where a guy is checking out a girl and the girl gets creeped out. Of course they had to add that, but, still, no iPhone. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if Apple's just trying to be ironic here. I don't know if they're, trying to be sarcastic. I don't know what they're doing, but let's keep going. I hope they have something in the settings where you can just like turn off any type of data usage or data sharing. was it. That was it. An iPhone in the beginning and then an iPhone at the end, but nothing actually showing what you could do to help guard your privacy. It doesn't make any sense to me. Apple, what are you doing? What are you doing here? This commercial was not needed. I don't know who is behind this advertisement, but they need to get demoted or they need to have a talking to, because there was no message behind this commercial. And I don't want to be critical of Apple. Obviously, I have an iPhone, like I said, but when you're trying to promote, safeguarding privacy and you don't actually include anything that could benefit the user in terms of sharing or saving privacy, it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know what they were trying to do here. That's pretty much the video, guys. I don't know what else to say. I'm pretty shocked. I don't understand this. I'm really confused. As you can tell, I'm lost for words. But Apple, if you have an iPhone, if you have a smartphone, you're giving away your privacy. That's just how it is. I don't know if they were trying to knock Google or another competitor for not having privacy, but it just didn't really kind of hit home, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't hit home to a lot of other people watching this ad. And I'll leave the link to the advertisement down in the description below. It's only 55 seconds, but I included the bits and pieces in here. So don't forget to drop a like, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and that bell next to the subscribe button next to my name. I'm Cryptix, trying to save your privacy, and I'm signing off.